whosoever voted for Ramaphosa, it's either there's lack of intelligence or what. Listen to the man. The man says that everything he said previously, he said it this time. Yet there is somebody that says the ANC. I remember that Makoko was a Soweto. I will vote for the ANC. It has got its mistake, but it will change. Ramaphosa shows a person who has changed cannot copy and paste the same speech. He has made the same speech during his inauguration, right? Listen to this one. Ramaphosa's inauguration speech slammed as many old rhetoric. He repeated the same thing. Ramaphosa's speech has been slammed by ordinary South Africans as the same old rhetoric with lot of promises without delivery. Ramaphosa was addressing millions of South African citizens when he took oath to the office to become the president to the second term in the Union Building in Pretoria on Wednesday following his elections by the Government of National Unity, GNU, on Friday. Right under the theme, the 30 years of democracy, partnership, and growth, Ramaphosa yet again spoke of job opportunities, crime prevention, and corruption. Now, I'll go through everything that Ramaphosa have taken us through. But remember, let's talk about job creation, for instance. Remember, I told you that the people are going to lose job, right? Do you remember me saying that? Okay, I'm going to pick it up. People are going to lose job under Ramaphosa, right? Ramaphosa is repeating like everything that Ramaphosa did first time. He's repeating it. Now, let me tell you this. You will remember that in the first term, right, 2 weeks before he was appointed the president, he was live saying, people are like, he will create a lot of jobs. Right? Do you remember that? Okay, we said no problem. 2 weeks after his inauguration, I remember watching that video on ENCA. Guess what? Previously, he said he was going to create jobs. Just after 2 weeks after his inauguration, he says people will lose jobs. A blatant lie. Ramaphosa repeated the same thing. This Anglo-American wanted to retrench 900 people. Ramaphosa told them to wait until his inauguration. Now that everything is done, just before his inauguration, guess what? Mercedes-Benz South Africa comes and say they are retrenching now. 700 people. That retrenchment was supposed to be announced before during elections. Ramaphosa told them to wait, and they waited. I told you, I warned you, and we were critiqued. Now we were told we are the haters. Apige amanga etu. But before we go anywhere further, this is what you need to do. If you are not yet subscribed, what are you waiting for? Come on, good people, because to subscribe it is free, to like the video it is free, to comment in the comment section below it is free of charge, to click the notification bell it is free of charge, to share this video it is free of charge, to watch this video until the end it is free of charge. Also, good people, come on, to watch the ads it's free of charge, and that's how you financially contribute to this YouTube channel. Speaking about financially contribution to the channel, you can become a member of this YouTube channel from as little as 20 Rand a month. You can also use the super thanks button. In case you don't want to do that, guys, there is a way where you can use my media company banking details to donate to the channel, and you know what I'm saying? Will bring you more, and also guys want to buy more equipment. So the power is in your hands. Please do the honorable thing as we proceed. Okay. I'm going to play you a video of Ramaphosa, but let's give credit also to EIOL, because this article I'm reading from, it comes directly from EIOL. So with that being said, look, Ramaphosa says we cannot rest until criminals are listen to this one. Tell me if it's new. We cannot rest until criminals are off the street and the drugs are out of our communities, until men no longer perpetuate violence against women and children, until those who steal from the people are held accountable. Where is 500 billion? Which got lost during your term as a president? Where is the money under mattress that you acknowledge? As a president, you're not supposed to do that. You did it. You are telling us about people, those who steal, when there's enough. Yes, guys, I don't know. Ramaphosa thinks he's taking us for granted. He belittles our intelligence. Every time this man speaks, he's got the tendency of belittling our intelligence. I'm telling you. He continues to say, we dare not linger, we dare not rest until we have created jobs. I just told you. And Mercedes-Benz have recently announced retrenchment of 700 people. And it's not the only company. Mark my words. Mercedes-Benz is not the only company that is planning to retrench people in this country. This man knows about it. He was told, and I know what I'm saying because I read things. And Ramaphosa was told by certain companies they wanted to retrench, but he told them, wait until I get into the office. Then you can do it. Now he's lying. Until there is enough food for everyone, for every table, until every person in every town and city, village and farm receive basic service they need for decent life, load shedding is coming back. Soweto, 3 days ago, they announced, I saw in Musima Mane's post, look, at that time they had been under load shedding for 36 hours. Basic needs. Load shedding is part and parcel of basic need. So, we dare not rest until women of South Africa are free from social and cultural and economic constraints that hold them back from progress, says Ramaphosa. Once again, he says the same thing. The lines are drawn by history between black and white, between men and women, between suburbs and townships, between urbans and rulers, between wealthy and poor. You stole money under mattress, enriching yourself. You signed a coalition deal with the DA so that you can not get prosecuted. Today you are saying you will not rest until my God, we are citizens of of one country. Yet we occupy different worlds, separated by high walls and great distance. We are divided between those who have jobs and those who do not work. However, yeah, the president has been saying the same thing over and again. You could think he repeated the same speech he read out when delivering the ANC January 8 statement during their manifesto a few weeks ago. Hi guys, I've been lazy to continue reading this because we warned you about these lazy thinkers of ANC, and when you thought Tina we were joking, we warned you about these lazy thinkers. When Nathan Tlego told you that what Zuma did to them, they cannot think, they cannot come up with a strategy to deal with Zuma because all of them they can't think, we were told, hate us, everything was said, Nina, hate us, hate us, that. Every single thing was said when people were told, hey, do not vote for these people. Do not vote for... Hey, if the man repeats the speech like this, it tells me prepare yourselves for more load shedding. That's all I can tell you. He repeats the same promises, and he kept none of them. Remember my question that I keep asking people, what has Ramaphosa done for South Africa? A lot of people cannot answer that question. Mind you, the promises were made before. And I'm asking you just one fundamental yet simple question. What has Ramaphosa done for South Africa? Nobody is willing to answer. Instead, people are willing to insult me instead of answering my question. And I repeat, and I just want a simple answer. Don't tell me about Grant. Tell me about what the man has done, something that is tangible. Don't tell me about Grant. What has Ramaphosa done for South Africa? Just a simple, fundamental, yet fundamental question. A lot of people will not answer that. If the man repeats the same thing, how do you entrust such to end load shedding? Load shedding is coming back soon.